my new lipstick.
Mine too.
I like it so far. I put lip gloss on it.
I did not put a lip gloss. It's so soft.
Yeah, soft.
Soft and nice.
It's MAC.
Yes. Hello, dear friends.
Look, I found a long lost friend for both you all and me.
I feel I found my long lost friend too. We did not see each other probably good a month, and now Tanya figuring out from our Russian YouTube vlogs that stuff that happened, and she's like, what? I'm like, yes, if you don't communicate with me, you're going to find from the vlogs, the Russian vlogs.
I could twist this around on you, Manushak, in not a nice way, but I'm not going to. You're welcome to teach my classes and study my content, and
yeah, you're welcome to work
and
as a nurse, as a nurse, as a full-time mom,
thanks.
full-time mother-in-law. Dear friends, I just was talking, Tanya, that I learned for myself as a mother-in-law a lesson, and it's a beautiful lesson, and I want to share with you guys. Last night, my daughter-in-law first time carving a Halloween pumpkin. She was so excited. They carving with the husband and wife Halloween pumpkin and talking, and all of a sudden my son said he's in a medical school and he's preparing for the boards, the first boards, and he is stressed out very much about his boards, and he's studying day and night. And he says, Evelina, I want to buy a new game on that, what is that? Call of Duty or whatever that the heck is. I don't understand. Dear friends, don't judge me about that, because I'm far away from those kind of games. And she's like, she works in Arby's. Of course, she works in the Arby's, and you know that it's a minimum pay, very little money, but she wanted to work, and we thought that it's a good idea for her to work, to learn the language too. So long story short, then she said, Gevork, and Gevork says, I want to buy that game. It's $75. And for her, $75, she has to work all day or more. And she's like, Gevork, I said, Evelina, don't let him to buy. I put my nose into their business. And then Evelina, somehow nobody gave a comment what I said, and then she said, you know, no, we have more priorities before we buy that game, Gevork, and we need to buy you a suit because he gained weight sitting and studying a lot. We need to buy suits for you, clothes for work. You're going to be a student doctor, and you have to dress appropriately to go to your classes and work. And he was like, yeah. And she said, I'm prioritizing this money for this reason. And he became quiet, and I felt like, you know what, Manushak, shut up. Let the kids themselves decide and talk and understand each other. That's a very good communication, and she's explaining herself and why she doesn't want him to buy that game. She said, if we had a lot of money, I would not say no, because really we can survive. Right now we're on a surviving mood, and your parents helping us, and I'm working and putting away money so we buy what we needed. I'm like a very smart girl, good girl, and don't ever, Manushak, put your nose into your kids' business, because they are adult and they can understand what to do. And that was my lesson. Otherwise, I was like, Evelina, don't let him buy that. No. I told Tanya, I said, you know, that was a lesson for me. Maybe that was a lesson for my son, what his wife said, in a very smart way, explained, and very nice. She was so nice, calm, explaining to him. And he said, yeah, I understand, Evelina. She said, don't be upset at me, Gevorg. And he said, no, I'm not upset. Probably if I judged before what are my actions, I would say same way to you if you wanted to buy. But at this point, you absolutely right. I'm like, thanks God, I did not put any more my nose into their business, and they understood each other. And I did not escalate the situation. Otherwise, sometimes third person can escalate and will be fight. So I'm like, Tanya, I learned a lesson that do not put your nose into your children's life when they marry. That's what I wanted to share with you guys.
A valuable lesson, but sometimes not easy to do when you have kids.
Yes. And they understood each other so beautifully. And I was so proud of them. That's so nice that they can talk through and none of them upset, none of them angry about the situation.
We're waiting for Manushak's oldest, youngest son to get out from work, and we can't find him, and the phone calls are not going through.
And he said that, Mama, I'm waiting for you. Let me call.
On another note, my sister had baby girl twins yesterday, and everybody's doing well, and they're still in the hospital, but it's so exciting. I love babies, and I love twins. I didn't get the twins.
I got a twins. It's very hard job initially, twins, because they are in a different schedule and everything. It took 6 months to put them same schedule. After that it was easier. Dear friends, anybody who knows farmer's life, even though we're not 100% farmers, but
hybrid homesteaders.
Okay, we are Tanya said we are hybrid homesteaders. Still, we are very, very busy. This year I had so many apples. Thanks God that I had. I'm not complaining that I had, but it was lots of work. I made an apple cider juice or apple cider. I made and candied. I made jam. I made dry apples and pears and quince. Quince, you only can do a jam or a compote. Compote, yes, по-английски.
Compote. I don't know what it's called in English.
Yeah, but the fruit.
It's not juice. It's like a fruit
water.
stew. Fruit stew more.
Fruit
thick.
stew and with the sugar. But so, and I'm trying to do first time in my life a apple cider vinegar. I don't know what will happen, but I have 2 big pots, really big pots of stuff that I'm trying to do it.
What did you put in there? Water?
I put it of water and sugar. It says that if you put 1 cup of water, you put 1 tablespoon of sugar. I did it by that. I was listening so many bloggers on YouTube because I never knew how to do it. And 3 of those bloggers says same thing. 1 was from Canada, 2 of them was from United States. So the 3 of them says same thing. I went with that. It's 1 cup of water to adding 1 tablespoon of sugar. So that's how I did.
I did a half a cup of sugar to half a gallon of water. So maybe
that's
it
the
comes
ratio.
out. Yeah.
I don't know.
But for me that worked because I had a half gallon jar. So it's perfect. You had a lot more than a half gallon.
No, I have probably 5 gallons or more.
You have to ask Siri if it converts.
So that's why I try. I don't know. So far it smells so good. I'm trying, dear friends. I'm trying
too with pear pear vinegar, and I think I have a couple apple.
So right now, we need to go home, and I don't have suction, that vacuum. I put it in the jars. Tanya gave me an idea to put
She doesn't have a vacuum sealer.
vacuum sealer, yes.
Because I'm like, suction? What is she talking about?
You taught me to put in the jars and
yeah,
put an
no,
oxygen
and
absorber.
and then last night I was laying in bed and I was like, she put the oxygen absorbers in already, and she put the apples in, but she didn't put a lid on it, so those oxygen absorbers probably are kaput.
Yes, Georg told me same thing. He said, Ma, it's absorbed the entire air here. It's a kaput.
We're being reprimanded at Culver's.
I have to move forward, I guess. So,
She wasn't sure what we were doing.
Whatever.
There's definitely a learning curve when you preserve food.
Yes, I'm learning. And you know what? It's a lot of fun, but it's a lot of mess too.
It's a lot of work.
kitchen, you know, in the kitchen you have to cook, put it away, and everything is crowded. So I was like telling my husband, I said, Joe, I want to have at least 3-season kitchen outside, because make me a separate kitchen that's the only farming kitchen will be. And I guess he agreed, but I don't think he wants to do it fancy as I want it. He wants to do fast and furious and less money. And I'm looking for a fancier place that I can do my vloggings, cookings, showings, all that stuff. But let's see. Day will come and we will figure out.
Our food is here.
Honey, let me put this down. This is what I was talking about, dear friends. This is the dry fruits in the jars. Yeah, and vacuum sealing.
She brought her fruits to my house so that I can teach her how to vacuum seal.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right, and then you take this over mine. My hose connections inside. Connect the hose. This is a wide mouth, so I put this on. This is loose, so you just put it on top.
Oh, you push it all the way down. Okay.
Stick that in there, and then hit the suck button. Okay. When it's done, it'll stop.
Oxygen is absorbed.
It's not that fast. It's like days.
Oh, okay.
Not that immediate. All right. So then you take that off.
Uh-huh.
You pull that off, and then you see, is it sealed? It's sealed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me try the next one.
Because don't kill the fruit.
But when you renew it with water, it comes back.
Renew it with the water? Oh. I don't know, Tanya, what you're talking, but now push it.
And you put it in water so that it comes back to life. Take that off first. Screw it.
Oh.
Here you go, like this.
Good, dear friend. This is what I was going to show, what I'm doing, and I wanted to show our dehydrated fruit.
There's a lot of work too.
Yes.
That goes on behind the scenes. Thank you so much for joining us. It's good to have us both back, for me at least.
Me too.
And we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And if you enjoyed this video, we'd love it if you gave us a thumbs up because that helps us in YouTube's algorithm. So take care. Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.